Okay.
The leader. Same border, same charge. Same border, same charge.
You encourage us to step up. Pray. In the life of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, we celebrate our gathering all the times that you have given. Father, as we assemble to hear your word, pray that you speak mightily. Spirit of the living God, speak, for its children are listening. Thank you for unanswered prayer. In the name of Jesus Christ.
Mighty minority. We shall be back 2028. We shall be back. We shall be back. It is possible. It is possible.
Greater anti-colonial struggle was split by those who split from the UGCC to become political opponents. Those who use populist, false propaganda to create unhealthy society of us against them. In his own words, diversity in the struggle no longer was imperialism as such by the well-to-do African, the professional man and the businessman, and a new class, the masses of the common people. It was made to appear that those who fortunately or unfortunately did not look common, but were in a way distinguished by wealth or learning or success in life, were enemies of the people, the stooges of imperialism. Sadly, this old hate campaign is still with us today, fed daily with oxygen by those who should know better. Indeed, I dare say that perhaps since the 1940s, no group of people have suffered a hate campaign as enduring as that which Danquah and his people have had to go through. A people that have contributed so much to public service and the betterment of our nation, and yet maligned beyond measure for sacrifices pure and patriotic. And evil that Danquah still endures, that on the occasion of Parliament marking its 60th anniversary, a member of Parliament told a bold and naked lie that Dr. Danquah was a CIA spy. And to support this lie, he quoted from a book that rather nothing but praise for the doing of Ghanaian politicians, the doing of Ghanaian's politics. Danquah in his lifetime lamented over these lies against his person from his political opponents. When he led effort to raise money from Britain to build Accra Sports Stadium, his opponent twisted it to say, apart from Nkrumah, Danquah and others in UGCC had been bribed to abandon the independence struggle for sports. In the end, we got both independence and the stadium, which still stands today. Danquah lamented how the democracy in Ghana is not just rhetorical ideal, but a lived reality. As I stand before you today, I cannot help but reflect on the weight of Dr. Danquah's legacy. His portrait in my office is more than a symbol. It is a daily reminder of the duty we bear as public servants, as citizens, and as inheritors of democracy. Dr. Danquah stood firm in defense of justice. Though his challenge to the act in court failed, his moral victory paved the way for future constitutional reforms, including the enshrinement of human rights and judicial independence in Ghana's post-1966 legal framework. His tragic death in detention in 1965 remains a somber reminder of the cost of tyranny and the unyielding price of defending a democracy. Beyond politics, Dr. Danquah embodied the delicate balance between tradition and modernity. As Afenyo-Markin of Achimekwa, he understood that traditional authority was not an impediment to development, wherefore a peaceful transition to independence in the shortest possible time. Nkrumah and his Convention People's Party in 1949 called for independence now, yet we achieved independence in 1957 and became a republic 3 years after. Dr. Danquah championed a constitutional approach, one that safeguarded freedoms and built enduring institutions. This belief in the supremacy of the law made him a fierce opponent of unchecked political power to a point that party and nation became one, with the Ghana flag being replaced by the flag of the sea.